This is the center of Moscow. Really, we have the Kremlin, which is the center of Russia, basically. It's where Medvedev, the president, is. You see that Russian flag on the top there? Okay, that means that Medvedev is at home. And you can see as you look down towards St. Basil's, the square kind of slopes down towards the river. And you can see there's loads of people, loads of tourists. Come and see Lenin, go shopping at GUM, the department store behind me, and take in the center of Russia. This is the Lenin Mausoleum. It's probably the most famous mausoleum in the world. People come every day. They're still coming in the morning from 10 until 1. You come into the mausoleum, there'll be 3 guards at the bottom of the stairs, 3 guards at the next corner, and you have to walk past, no stopping, and then you head out, and then you walk past all the shrines. They've got monuments to all the old Soviet leaders. Apart from being a very surreal experience, visiting Lenin is also free. Also do a bit of bride watching if you're on Red Square. That's always fun too. This is St. Basil's Cathedral, probably the most well-known Russian church. You can see the traditional onion domes at the top. They look very colourful, a bit like Lego, and it's really worth going inside. It's very atmospheric, lots of old, that musty smell, and lots of passages, big, huge steps. So, it's really a really nice place to go. The church was built in 1555, and Ivan the Terrible was the one who commissioned it. Now, legend has it that he was so happy with his creation that he decided to kill the architects, and he executed them just across the road, still on Red Square, at the execution spot. It's a good place to get rid of all your kopecks. Hey! Another one. They're standing in the center of this disc, this gold disc, making a wish and then throwing the coins backwards. And these enterprising grandmother babushkas collecting all the money. Only the rubles, though, little kopecks like the 1 cent and 5, they're just leaving on the ground. We're here at the Eternal Flame, which is in front of the Kremlin on this Alexandrovsky garden side, and every hour you can come and see the changing of the guard, where these 2 guys behind me, these very stony-faced soldiers, 2 more come and they swap places. It's a very high-kicking, very militaristic exchange, and crowds flood to see it. Their job is to protect, this flame, which honours the fallen of the Great Patriotic War, which the West knows as World War II. If you're coming to the Kremlin, you need to come here and buy a ticket. Now, as you can see, the queue it's not short, but it's moving. If you want to go to the Kremlin grounds, you need 1 ticket. If you want to go to the armory, you need another ticket. All up, it's going to cost you about 650 rubles. It is massive. Once you get in there, you can see. And it's like a mini city. There's 4 cathedrals in there that you can look at. The parts where, Medvedev is and this kind of administration department you can't go and see, but, there's plenty in there, to keep you occupied for a day. This is the Church of the Saviour. They originally built it in 1812 to honour the victory of the Russian army over Napoleon. Then Stalin came along in 1933, decided to dynamite the whole structure. They destroyed the whole church. The plan was they were going to build a humongous 150-meter high palace of the Soviets with a shining statue of Lenin. But of course the plan never came off, the ground was too wet, and eventually they decided to build a swimming pool. Then in 2002 they rebuilt it. You can't film in there, of course, so we can't show you the inside, but it's brand new, very clean, very bright. We're standing on the bridge in front of the Church of the Saviour, which is one of the spots where newly married couples come for their photo tour. They do a stop at like landmarks around Moscow. And we have here these love locks, I'm going to call them. You know, people fasten their padlocks with the names of the couple, Andrei and Daria. This one is Lisya and Mishka, forever. You know, so long as the bridge stands, so will their love, or maybe. We're now going to head into Moscow Metro. Now, apparently we're not supposed to film in the metro, so we're going to go incognito. The escalators are long. By the time you get on the escalator to the bottom, you can read about 2 pages of a book.
Осторожно, двери закрываются. Следующая станция – Охотный ряд.
At Ploshchad Revolucji, all of these statues are symbols of good luck for Russians. These statues are so significant. I think he just did it. They're rubbing for luck. We're at the Cosmonaut Museum. Behind me you can see the monument to Russia's fantastic, amazing achievements in space. They sent the first guy into space, Yuri Gagarin, the first woman as well, Valentina Tereshkova, and you can see there the busts of each of the first cosmonauts, and then you can see a lovely mural with lots of different pictures saying how wonderful the cosmonaut project was, and the museum is down below. We're at the All-Russian Exhibition Centre. We've just come on the scene, we've found some great new friends. He's sort of like a moose, isn't he? He's a blue moose. He's super sweet. Wonderful little horn. And just sweetie. Wow.
Разных народов, нарисованных национальной страны. Вы сможете увидеть интересные поделки из камня, стекла и дерева и всего остального, что окружает нас. Экспозиция постоянно обновляется и дополняется. Кроме того...
This fountain behind me is the best thing at the All-Russian Exhibition Centre. When it's on, it's really impressive. This is the People's Friendship Fountain. It's a little crazy. It's very gold, very bling, lots of wheat shafts you can see in the centre, and each of these statues represents one of the former Soviet republics. Surrounding the fountain you can see all the different pavilions that each of these republics had. They had their own pavilion where they could promote all their traditional arts and crafts, their way of life, and people in Moscow could come and see it. They still have the pavilions, but now they're filled with CD shops, torture museums, live sharks, exhibitions of cats, crazy stuff.